doing? Good. Good. All right, how many people in here have a Facebook profile? Raise your hand.
Right here.
All right, how many people in here have a Twitter account? How many people have a LinkedIn account? Raise your hand. All right, so a lot of y'all have a social media account of some kind, right? Social media is a buzzword. It's a buzz idea. It's a buzz topic. You know, everybody's talking about it. But most small businesses do not use it. Statistics show that small businesses don't use it, don't really use it effectively. If they use it or don't really know how to use it. But it never fails that when people approach our company, they're asking us, they're either in the camp of, yeah, I need a new website, or they're in the camp of, what do we do with social media? You know? We've got corporations that are scared to death of it because they're scared that somebody's going to go and say something bad about them. You know? My message to you guys is, hey, people are saying stuff bad about you all the time. So don't worry about it so much. You know? You can go on and say something bad about somebody in a lot of different venues. You don't have to go to their Twitter or Facebook to do it. You know? Small businesses don't really know what to do with it either. But there's one thing that is undeniable. It's huge. It's huge. What, I think 400 million users on Facebook. That's bigger than the United States. You know? And they achieved that in what? How many years? 3 years? Something like that? You know? I mean, that is undeniable. The power of that is undeniable. So what do you do with it? How do you make sense of it in a small business? Well, if you look at this, you'll see that I've got this sentence, and again, I was an English teacher, so I ran Jason Broadwater's boot camp for grammar for 9th graders for a couple years. And this is a social, networking event. That's what this is right here tonight. Right? We've all come here in a social way. We're networking professionally. And we've gathered here around a piece of content that's going to be presented, hopefully presented with some competency. And we might be here supporting the organization that sponsors this event, the Entrepreneur Network. You might be here because you know me, the presenter. But it's a social networking event, right? But it's also a social networking event. We're going to talk about social networking and social media. But I put this parallel up here because the major point I want to make tonight is this. Social media is an extension of the behavior that you already know well and do all the time. It's people communicating with other people. There's nothing new about it in that sense. Now, it's different iterations of what that looks like because you have new technology. But think about a cell phone. Now, remember, a phone used to be one per street, right? And then one per house. And then they tried one per car, but that didn't really work. So they ended up with one per person. Right? This technology, in some ways, has radically changed the way the world works. In other ways, it hasn't changed anything at all. We don't consider the cell phone to be technology, really, even. Now, I know the smartphones changed that because we got the web on and all, but I mean just the cell phone, the flip phone. It's not even technology. When you don't say, how do I use this technological device to, how can I effectively market my company with this little thing? You just call the person you need to call because you want to talk to them. You're going to talk to them about something, right? It's integral into the way that you behave. Social media is a new iteration of that. It's integral into the way people behave. They communicate through it, around it, they gather around it, they use it, and they don't determine or discriminate between when they're online or offline. Right? You know, you might say, well, yeah, I saw this house that we're interested in, and I got some information on it, and so I talked to the person about it, and we're going to go by and check it out later, if you're in the real estate market. Well, who knows what that really means? I mean, where did you find it? Did you find it through Google? Did you go to a website? Did you see it on Facebook? Did you communicate with them by email? Did you send them a post or a ping or something in Facebook? You know, you're not clarifying all the details of that. The point is you're not making that discrepancy. You saw the property, you're interested in it, you got some information, and you went and pursued it.